I wanted to go all the way back and start with the last 4 games last season. What did you learn about yourself during that time?
I learned that, one, it's going to be tough to be really good. It's hard to be really good. But I also learned that we're not far off from being really good, especially those last 2 games we learned, like Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. If we had won the Oklahoma State game, Oklahoma went to the Big 12 championship. And those L's, those losses were not losses to me, they were lessons. And I think that our team took that as lessons and got a lot better from those moments. And so really just after those games, it was like, all right, we got to get better.
During that process, you had to be thinking. I would be thinking if I'm in there and I'm the starter for the last 4 games and I'm getting better and I'm learning, then all of a sudden it's, wait a minute, you're bringing Gary Bohannon in? Was there a moment where you went, wait, what's going on here? Why are they bringing this guy in? I'm the guy.
I mean, anybody who goes 0-4 and thinks they're the guy off the bat is a little bit delusional, in my opinion. So that's not how I felt. I felt like I had to get a lot better to play at a higher level this year. I felt that I had to put a lot of time in this offseason to get this team to the next level. Bringing in Gary was incredible for me, incredible for Gary, incredible for the team. Like, I'm so grateful that he's in this building. He's an incredible guy and a great football player. Maybe I thought in my mind, oh, man, it would have been nice if I could have just walked in the starting job. Sure, that if anybody would say that, but being pushed and being, stressed about winning a quarterback competition, that's a good thing, because that means I'm getting better.
Once it was announced, you knew you were the guy. Obviously, Gary had to be really disappointed. Did you two have a conversation, and what was that like?
Yeah, so we walked out of the meeting. We were both in there together in the meeting, and we walked out and had a brief moment with each other. And I just told him how much I appreciate him and everything he's done since being here, everything he's going to continue to do since being here. And I could tell you, I could tell everybody, it's real love between me and that guy. It's a real relationship. I support that guy, man. I'll go to war with that guy.
So now let's look back at last Saturday. You and I have talked about this before. Like, you got to take in the moment. At some point, was there a moment in that game when you went, okay, let's go. Now I'm just in it. Now let's just play.
I don't think I even needed the breath. I think the breath was on the bus ride over. I don't even think it was when I was on the field. It wasn't settling down. There was no settling down. I was settled from the first snap. I was ready to go from the beginning. And I was just so happy to be out there, man. I mean, there was a moment where I could sit back and be grateful for it. Going into the 4th quarter, you can see our whole sideline is dancing, like going nuts to start the 4th quarter. Our offense is in scoring position. We're about to go down the field and score, and everybody's going nuts. The rock section's going, everything's going nuts. And I'm dancing in circles, and the whole defense is out there dancing with the offense. And I just was like, this is incredible. There's nothing better than this in the world.
That's awesome. That's rare, and it's awesome. I thought your footwork was better in the second half than the first. Doesn't mean you didn't make great throws in the first. Was there a settling in? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I mean, when you go out there the first few drives, that first half, that adrenaline is second to none. That thing is top-notch. I probably could have thrown the ball 95 yards if I really wanted to or something like that. But with that adrenaline coming up, it takes a minute, like you said. And so I'm not surprised that my second half was cleaner, footwork-wise, than it was in the first half. And so to be able to settle in and be comfortable in that stadium is incredible. And it just became more and more comfortable as the game went on.
I remember, over time, the first game I ever got in was a sophomore, and the first play, I just ran the ball. And it was on 3rd down, and Mike Holmgren said, what did you see? And I went like this. And he goes, oh, yeah, that's okay. Right? So there's this continuum of the more you play, the slower the game gets. Where are you right now? Where did you feel like you were in the second half of that game, from this to, these guys can't cover him, my guys are wide open?
Yeah, I was pretty comfortable. It was slowing down for sure. Chase made a diving catch in the second half on our sideline on about the 15-yard line, and I didn't actually see Chase. I saw the reaction of the DB, and I knew how he was breaking flat out of his route, and I had pressure, so I had to get rid of it early, and so I just put it out there. I'm like, hopefully Chase is going to get out his break quick and get to this ball, and it was just like, man, I'd seen that route in my head. I've seen that so many times. It was just deja vu. I think I saw Chase's arm, one arm, and I knew he was going to break out flat instead of going over the top, and I could throw him flat, and I had to throw it before I got hit, and Chase made an incredible catch, and so it comes with the film study, but it also comes with the reps with the guys.
What did the team do best? What did offense do best? I'll let you speak for the offensive side. Was there a thing that you felt like, man, this is the best thing we did in that first game?
Man, we just complemented each other so well. I mean, towards the, we're calling each other well when we didn't run the ball extremely well in the first half. And coach was like, all right, we're going to throw it a little more. We're gonna put it in the air. We think our receivers can get open. And then fourth quarter, like next thing you know, LJ and Miles and Hinckley are breaking these 16, 15-yard runs and these rail routes up the sideline that they don't expect from our running backs. And so all the complementary ball worked out on Saturday really well. And our O-line, from the run game to the play action, pass game to the quick game, all of that played off each other really well. You know, we were just playing complimentary football for the guy next to you, and it showed on Saturday.
And now you got Darius back this week, who didn't get to play. Take us into prep for SMU. This is a better football team than you just played. There's no doubt about that. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. What do you guys have to get better at as you approach this week with SMU?
You know, just continue to clean up the little things. I think that we didn't play perfect ball on Saturday. There's no way to say that we did. You can't argue that no matter what. And so cleaning up those things is understanding those little things and understanding we're not playing our defense anymore. We're actually playing somebody else. We had a toss play where one of our tight ends took a step that our defense usually plays wide with the end, and their defense played upfield, and so he kind of ran past him. We had to bounce it around him, and it's like those type of things, like get in the film and understand what they're going to do in those situations. Where's their first step going to be? Because it's not our guys anymore; it's the other team. And so, yeah, SMU's the ACC opponent. It's going to be a fun time to go down there to Dallas and play against them in their home stadium. I'm excited for Cougar Nation to fill it with Cougar blue instead of SMU blue, but we know they're a good football team. We know that they have an identity, and they're good at what they do. And so we're just going to do what we can to take advantage of our abilities to put the ball in the end zone on Friday night.
I'll ask you two questions, and then we'll finish with this. Personally, we'll have a really good chance to win if I do what?
We'll have a really good chance to win if I just keep playing my game, take care of the football. That's a big thing that A-Rod, I know, says to me often. He says, just be you. Do what you do in practice every day. Take care of the football. We're going to be in really good shape.
And then the last question is, BYU will win Saturday if this team does what?
Continues to play together. Continues to play for the next guy, for the guy next to them, and come together just like we have all offseason.